So here we go. Um,
Pro tip: I would turn music all the way off.
that's probably what I'm going to end up doing once I get into the game. Hi guys, welcome to Sounds Legendary Let's Play of Dark.
Legendary. I don't know.
That's right. Dead Space, not Dark Space. I almost called it Dark Space. Somebody put Dank Space in the chat, and then Eddie kind of took over for a minute because the dank memes and all. Okay, this is Dead Space 1, probably one of my favorite games ever. I love the main character. The story is fantastic. The play is great. The environment is fantastic. I mean, just the sounds and everything that goes with it. I really, really enjoy. And it's always made me happy to play this game, and slightly terrified because there's a lot of stuff going on.
EA Redwood Shores Productions, aka Visceral Games.
Visceral needs to stop whatever they're doing after they finish the Star Wars game and work on another Dead Space. I mean, plain and
They're
simple.
probably working on it at the same time.
I hope so, man.
Because they were doing Hardline and Dead Space 3 at the same time.
Well, it's very obvious where they put the more work into. Probably standing next to the cooler because they didn't put much effort into Hardline.
I actually enjoyed the single player of Hardline.
I could not stand it. It was like, oh look, it's a cop
It was a
drama.
stealth game.
It was a
It was a
cop
stealth
drama.
game.
Guess you really miss her.
It was a
Don't worry,
stealth
we're
game,
almost
though.
there.
I thought that was
You'll be
unique.
able to
That
look up what's
a Battlefield game that was a
Sounds
stealth
like you do
game.
have a lot of catching up to do.
All right, everyone, we're here.
Yeah, it was a stealth
Sinking
game,
orbit
but I'm
now.
not stealthy, so I did not enjoy
All
it.
this trouble over that
Right.
rock.
I recently went through and played System Shock 2. You ever played that game?
I have.
System Shock 2 and Dead Space 1 are essentially the same game.
Now, where is there
Yeah,
she is.
yeah, I agree.
We have visual contact.
I agree. They kind of
Because here's a fun fact.
So that's
Okay.
Dead Space was 3. Dead Space 1 was supposed to be
It's a
System
USG
Shock 3.
she wore.
No, that
And
was
then EA
Bioshock.
Biggest planet cracker in her class.
Mm-mm. EA owns the rights to System Shock's name. That's why Bioshock existed, because they wanted to do another one, but they didn't own the rights to the name
And stay
anymore.
clear of that
So
debris
instead
field
of putting in
where
space, they
the
put it
spaceship
underwater,
will
which was a space-like environment.
USG
But
Ishimura,
EA was
this
going
is
to
the
do
emergency
System
maintenance
Shock
team of the
3,
USG
and then they
Killian
decided
responding to your
to
distress
scrap
call.
the idea,
Come
and they
in,
changed
Ishimura.
it to Dead Space.
Well, I'm glad they did. Because
You're gonna
This
honestly,
is all
Signal
intents and
powers
purposes.
low.
This was System Shock
What's the
3.
signal? More.
I
That's why you don't really talk
Never heard
to
of a
Isaac.
total communications
He
blackout
doesn't
on one of
talk
these
in this
things.
game.
You'd think
He's supposed
with
to be a
1,000
nameless
people on board, someone would
protagonist.
pick up the phone.
oh
The whole nine.
yeah, you're supposed to be the strong silent type.
And like
The only thing
when
we hear
Dead
is just
Space 2
grunts.
comes out, the game doesn't really start developing his character until Dead Space 2
It's
when
a
they're
busted array
when it's
like
its
we
own
thought.
standalone series.
Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder.
Yeah,
You get us down there and
I do
and
like
can
Dead
fix
Space
it.
2.
48 hours max.
I mean,
The reason I like Dead Space 2 better than 1, because I like 1's game better.
yeah,
2's just got so much better controls.
it does.
And like, especially on PC. Like, is this the PC port of the game?
Yeah, this is the PC port of the game. That's why it looks good.
Inside the
Yeah.
magnetic field? Are you
It-
insane?
it's looking a lot better in Turok.
Yeah, and it will. I did.
Do you-
I think at
Did
some
you get
point-
local recording on for this one?
Yeah, I'm getting local on it. I've set everything up so it records while I'm gonna check both versions of it and see which one's better. If the Twitch version is better, or if the local recording is better.
I was asking because like it's already pixelating a little bit on the Twitch
What the
version.
hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses.
We'll see what happens.
If we had aborted at that
I mean,
speed,
like,
the
later on,
distance
I
would
could set you up
right
so you
into the
can-
side of the Ishimura.
You
I'm
can
Down,
record
let's
it
get to work.
I need.
the highest possible bit rate.
I already can do that.
I'm not getting any readings from
That's
the
why
booster,
I just can't stream
we've
and do it
lost
at the same
comms and
time right now.
autopilot.
And
It'll
unless
take
I
some
can get
time.
partnered, if I can get
Let's get some
partnered, the
extra
bit
hands
rate's
from
not
Flight
going to
Deck
be
to
a
help
problem because then I can crank it up to 350. 3,500, and I'll get
still,
a
Isaac,
good
I'm
quality
thinking of everyone's
recording
work with the
and a
ship.
good quality stream, and plus I'll have
Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for
quality
everyone.
settings so people who can't
All right.
handle the 1080p
We've
60
still got a
frames
job
per
to do.
second
We're
can
moving out.
turn it down. And what's going on, Mickey, man? Things are okay right now.
You should probably turn down to 720p anyway.
It is 720p.
Because that's what I run my streams on 720p because it's easier on my computer and it makes the files look better.
Oh, it's not even like phasing my computer. Oh god, the tutorial.
Here we are, Glowface.
Right? Gotta get used to the controls again.
But yeah, I was running through System Shock 2 last week, and like playing it on Impossible, and it's a very fun game to play on Impossible. Everything kills you in one hit.
Oh yeah. That's the way it's
So
supposed to
basically,
be.
what I was doing was I was abusing the shit out of the save features.
Save scumming, that's fine.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it, unless you want to get frustrated.
Hey, I don't hate. I save scum, it's fine.
But yeah, I was like, man, hydroponics is level 3. Like, isn't that Dead Space is level 3? It's like they literally. But like, I like System Shock's story a little bit better. To be perfectly honest, like I love the idea of like the supercomputer takes over the space station. It uses like worms to control people and turn them into hybrids and things.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna bust my first save.
Already?
No, I don't think I can yet. Nope, I can't.
You gotta hack the door. Like this is
I know.
theoretically this is the cheapest hacking system in any video game history.
Yep. Just walk up and click it.
Seems like
It's like there's not even a mini game for it. It's like, oh, you can't hack this.
Well, before Dead
Yeah,
Space 2
well,
came
there's
out,
not.
they told
There's
the story
nobody here.
of, you know, in
Can't
beginning of
pick
Dead
up
Space
any
2, the black guy that wakes Isaac up.
Yes.
They made a mini game that actually told his story.
Was that Severance?
Yeah, no, it wasn't Severance. Severance actually follows a different, one of the security people trying to get his wife off of Titan Station. Weller. His name was Weller, and Weller was pretty badass actually. I really.
I never played the
playing Severance.
DLC for. I never played DLC for Dead Space 2.
If I had a copy of it on 360, I would honestly dust off my 360 and I'd play Severed, but I don't
But I
have a
don't
copy
PC.
of it. It only
Taking
came
a lot
out
of
on
damage.
Xbox, unfortunately. It was an
Oh.
Xbox exclusive DLC.
Getting around is gonna be difficult.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't remastered Dead Space at this point.
Honestly, I would love an updated version of the first and the second
What
one.
the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine.
Second one doesn't need it. The first one does, though.
Well, I
Like-
mean, just put it on a new engine.
Right. Well, that ain't how they remaster. Remaster pretty much means they put higher resolution textures in the game.
Something's in the room with
I know
us.
that.
But I would love it if they took it and ran it on the Dead Space 2 engine and just updated all the highest res textures. I know there's mods and shit, but nobody makes mods for Dead Space. I've looked.
The door's unlocked.
Time to
Because,
run.
like a mod I would love to have seen in the Dead Space is so that Dead Space 1 takes Dead Space 2's controller scheme. That would be an easy mod to implement and it would be awesome.
It would
One thing that, cause this has like the whole, you aim down sight and press. Are you using a PC or a controller in this?
I'm using a controller.
Yeah, all right. So we're going to use a controller thing. Cause I know the controller. So that's the way I play Dead Space. But you have to aim down sight, press A to like reload in this game. Whereas Dead Space 2, you can press the X button on the Xbox controller to reload.
Yeah, and then you hit the Y button to refill your stasis, stuff like that.
It's different in this. They flip the buttons.
Yes, made it
Yeah,
actually
it-
a lot easier to navigate using Isaac.
Like, speaking of that, I've never understood like why people have like this conniption fit when it comes to like people using controllers on PC games. Like, I love using a controller,
I do too. On certain games, I like it too.
and like, but people are so against it. It's like, oh man, I remember the Call of Duty 3 beta, and for those who don't know, Black Ops 3 had a beta that you could play on PC, and I downloaded it and I played it because it was free. And what happened was like I was playing with the controller and people would like send me hate messages because I was playing with the controller and winning with it. And it's like they're so against the fact that they're adding aim assist into the PC titles and ports so that people can play it with a controller and still be competitive.
Well,
I'm hoping it.
That's interesting.
Were you able to get through the tram door?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Right, you got to turn off anti-aliasing.
It should already be off.
Like, you can't get through there with anti-aliasing on.
There it is. Do I need to reload the game?
I'm unsure. Take off VSync and take off anti-aliasing.
Oh yeah,
and you
VSync's already off. That it turns off immediately. A-listing's off. Turning off blur.
Save the game and reload it.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
I had to turn it off on my capture card, on my actual graphics card too.
There's no save point here.
I know there's not. You probably gotta start the game over.
Oh, son of a biscuit eater.
Cut.
And new game.
I'm just saying I would literally cut it and jump a new section here.
I will. I'll do it on the other end.
Just let us know when you get back to that point.
It won't take
And
long.
We'll take exit all the way out. Exit all the way out the game. Just reload it.
I'm gonna do a hard reset real quick. Yes.
This is the Origins version.
The only one that they'll ever let you play.
Oh, you can get Dead Space 2 on Steam.
Yeah, I have one on Steam too. I have them all on Origins, so I might as well just play them on Origins.
Well, I'm just saying that the problem that you just ran into is only on Origins.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit! Way to go, EA.
Because the reason that happens is because of the Origins overlay.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
I mean, I like Origins, but they don't have trophies. Like, the only game I have that has trophies is Dead Space 3.
They need to have some sort of trophy system. It's rewarding when you get a little achievement on Steam and on Xbox.
Origins does a lot of things better than Steam, but they don't do. They're slack.
They are.
They have good sales. They give games away for free. Their overlay is nicer. Their chat quality is better. It does a lot of things that Origins does really well, but there's a lot of things they do really terrible too.
Yes. There's more terrible than good. I wish I could skip this. Oh my god.
Yeah, you got a slow ass walk scene. The worst part is, like, if you didn't get it right,
Yeah, right?
and you had to do it again. Yeah, I should have warned you about that. I figured you'd already figured that out at this point, or you'd played this on PC.
I have, actually. My last playthrough was through my Origins one. And I forgot to turn off anti-A-listing this time because I didn't think about it. And that was the problem. Usually I go in and I tweak the settings, but I'm like, everything should be fine. My settings should be there, but I forgot that I didn't import any of my old save data from my other hard drive when I switched to the new one. And I haven't played it since then, so it's just a matter of there's nothing I can do now.
What's happening? It's strange. Such a little thing.
What is a drop of rain
How
compared
many
to the
times you
storm?
watched that thing?
What is a
Guess
thought
you really miss her.
compared to the
Don't
mind?
worry, we're almost there.
Alright guys, time to do it again.
Sounds like you
So I'm going to take this opportunity, guys. If you like the stream and you like what's going on here, this is a recording for a channel called Sounds Legendary. Jordy, if you'll drop the link in chat to the channel, that would be awesome.
Deep space mining is
Sounds legendary.
And it is a co-op channel between me and Jordy. We play games that we just feel like playing, honestly, and we converse over it. And we'll be taking turns rotating and playing games. Like, he played Resident Evil, I played Resident Evil 7 demo. Now I'm playing Dead Space, he's going to play Dead Space 2, and then we're going to co-op through Dead Space 3. And at some point, we're actually going to revisit Turok, just not right now.
Oh, cool! You got an icon on it now.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Yeah, it's not a very good one. I would like to get a new icon for it and a banner for it, because as soon as I can get a banner and an icon and a couple of things for it, I can actually give it the Sounds Legendary URL.
I like it. I like Sounds Legendary, even though it's only got like 500 subscribers.
Boost the signal.
It's something that's fun to do.
It is fun to do because there's no pressure. There's no like, are we gonna make $1 million? No. If we make
Never
$1
heard
million,
of a total communications
fuck
blackout
yeah.
on
If
one of
we
these
don't,
things. You'd think with 1,000 people
I
on
still
board,
get to
someone
hang out
would
with
pick
I'm
my
gonna
friends and play
celebrate-
video games.
I'm gonna celebrate every time we hit 1,000 subscribers.
So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Yep.
What is
I
that?
can dig it.
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us
Wouldn't
down
be-
there and
be a
Isaac and
bad
I will fix
idea
it. 48 hours max.
Have
All right, you have
have
the
one
lead.
of the
Take us in,
podcast
let's see
shows
what needs
sponsored
fixing.
by Sounds Legendary. I just
Gravity
don't know how the hell we
engaged.
would
Automatic
what we would
docking
do
put
to
it
system
pay
go.
them. Just put it in there.
You just put it in there. It's you don't have to pay them. I mean, like we are the podcast show.
Yeah, that's,
Like I talked about it at the end of one of my videos, and it gained to 400 subs, so that's a good thing.
Switch to manual
Yeah.
now.
Inside
and
the
it's
magnetic
getting
field,
decent
feel
views.
safe.
I mean, it's getting a couple hundred views an episode. So
Yeah, we're almost 1 for 1.
like I said, this isn't really about the views. It's about playing a game with my friend. You know.
Yeah, people that enjoy them. And like we're 90s kids,
Exactly.
so we play a lot of the 90s games. And I love survival horror.
okay?
Like I love the old survival horror. I don't like the new stuff. Like Amnesia was alright,
I just saved
but
our
I
ass,
hate
Daniels.
games that you
If we had
can't fight
avoided at
back.
that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the issue.
Like,
I agree.
Now settle down. Let's get
I want to be able to fight back, man.
report.
I know. I'm with you.
I'm not getting
All
any
right,
readings
here we
from
go.
the
I
port
finally get
booster,
control again.
And we've lost
Because
comms and
one
autopilot.
of the worst
It'll
things.
take some time to
All right.
fix.
Let's get some extra.
I'm
hands
gonna
to fight that
I'm
down
gonna
now.
I'm gonna do this talking point again. So, one of the worst things about
Hold still, Isaac. I'm
games like horror games in general, like Amnesia, is like it's not as good the second time through because
for everyone.
the horror element's gone
still
after the
got a
first
job to do.
initial playthrough. You
Moving
know
out.
where the jump scares are.
Yeah.
You know the whole thing is. Now you're playing the game because the game is just good
Yeah. Exactly.
and you like the atmosphere. And the atmosphere to me is more important than a jump scare. Like, how many people buy horror games for jump scares? I know I don't. When I buy a horror,
I
when I
enjoy
buy a
the jump
horror game-
scares.
yeah, but is that when you putting your money up? Is that like, all right, I'm gonna get jump scares?
For one game, actually, and one game only, I ever paid for because I wanted the jump scares, and that was Until Dawn.
Right. Like, so if Dead Space 4 comes out tomorrow,
No,
are you buying it
I-
for jump scares?
No, I'm
Or are
buying
you
it
to
because
see what happens to Isaac and Carver.
exactly because I want to know what happens to Isaac and Carver. At this point, I've invested so much time in playing as Isaac, and honestly, I like Carver, but I don't like him as much as Isaac because Isaac is like a 40-year-old engineer that single-handedly goes in to a mess that he has no clue, and he prevails, and that is awesome. You
Guess the
know?
power's down everywhere.
Because
I'm gonna talk. there's so many talking
over
stuff.
here,
I
have to
wanna
go back.
I wanna talk about
I'm gonna take that first part, make it an outtake video, and then I'm gonna pick up from this talk.
Okay. All right. Well, I was thinking the other day about what Dead Space 4 should be, and I feel like they should drop Isaac and Carver out of Dead Space 4. Listen to me here, and bring them in towards the end of it. Like, actually have Dead Space 4 take place of an entire new person, kind of like a series revamp, like a brand new person, but it intertwines with the old
Seems like everyone's
storyline.
trying to
Like you
pack
take
their
place
hurry.
of like a guy that's just like a regular grunt on Earth, and you
he's-
see it break out.
And he's
Yeah.
fighting. He's fighting the fight on Earth, and at the end,
You see Isaac and Carver
Carver.
crashing this ship.
Yeah, their jump ship finally makes it to Earth, and then they come out. That's actually pretty cool. I like that
Isaac, log
idea.
in and see what you
Yeah, you know, like because you kind of get a revamp of the series.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That would be pretty interesting. It was kind of like whenever you play as what is his name? Weller from
Severance. We just talked about.
Severed. Yeah, from Severed.
Severed.
When you play as Weller, it's you're basically
figure this out a lot
Isaac with a new voice and a different
that
skin,
computer display up
but
on
it's still from a different point of view. Weller has a mission, a solid mission. He's trying to get his wife off the ship and protect her, and he doesn't care if he survives or not. Spoiler alert, if you haven't
look
played it
good.
yet, he doesn't, by the way.
taking a lot
I'm
of
just gonna
damage.
ruin that for everybody.
system's offline.
It's like, fuck anybody that wants to see us play Severed.
We're
Severed's
gonna
only on
play.
Xbox. It's only on Xbox, and I don't think me or Kelly has a working Xbox copy anymore.
I have a working Xbox, just not a
What the hell
copy.
was that?
What?
Right. My brother.
On that note, if anybody on the YouTube channel or the Twitch channels while we were doing this, if you guys want us to get a copy, hit the donation button and say this is for a copy of Dead Space 2 on Xbox. I'll be the one that'll buy it because I already own Severed and I already own, and I have my Xbox ready to record. But just let us know in one of the channels that you're willing to donate so we can do it. I mean, that's something. If you want to help the channel, then you can do that. And my God, the Isaac shuffle right here is so freaking slow. It's not even funny.
Dude, you talking about games that have a fucking slow ass intro. Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid 5?
No.
My lord, do they have a slow intro to that game? Like you play as Big Boss, right? Which is like the father of like Snake.
Yeah.
And like he just got into a helicopter accident at the end of Ground Zeroes.
Yeah.
And he's got like muscle atrophy and he's been in a coma for 9 years. And like there's this guy like trying to sneak him out of the hospital when the hospital gets attacked because they infiltrated it. And like he's like crawling on the ground as slow as you humanly can. It takes like 40 minutes to get to the intro. And it's like, damn, this sucks.
That's well, I mean, come on, it's a Kojima game. Have you ever, watched Metal Gear Solid 4?
Yeah, Kojima game, which usually means that it's an anime.
No, that's not really an anime. It's more of a.
And you have not played 5 then.
A live action.
It's like a live action anime.
I'm stuck again.
You got to turn it off on the graphics card.
I have never had this problem. What the hell? Oh, this is frustrating. Alright.
You got to go into your NVIDIA drivers and turn off the graphics card anti-aliasing.
Nah, fuck that. I'm using Steam.
Alright, use the Steam version.
Momentary break, ladies and gentlemen. You have failed me, Origins. You make me sad. My soul cries for you. God, I gotta download it. Where are you? There you are. Install. Alright, guys, give me a minute. This should take about 10 minutes. Why do you hate me, Origins?
All you gotta do is turn off anti-aliasing in your capture card software.
But that's the thing. I'm not capturing any. There's no software.
Yeah, the GeForce Experience. Open up the video control panel.
Finish. Damn, GeForce Experience isn't even open. Let's see. Control panel. What really sucks is you can't save.
And it goes anti-aliasing FXAA. Use global settings off.
Display, right?
Yeah. You got to manage 3D settings. FXAA. Got to turn that off. Let me look here. Dead Space.
It's already
Invisible door.
FXAA. Yeah, it's already off.
Let me read this thread here. See, to save you from having to read the whole solution, if you're stuck on the door, try this. Turn off VSync in game. Go to the NVIDIA control panel or ATE's equivalent acceptable and force VSync to on for Dead Space. It doesn't find it automatically. The executable will exist. Steam-At's common Dead Space. Depending on your system path, it might be slightly different, but you have the general idea. For this simple fix has nothing to resolve the game-breaking glitch, but is ridiculously for many, this simple fix has not only resolved the game-breaking glitch, but also the ridiculously unresponsive mouse.
Oh, that is so frustrating.
You got to force VSync on for Dead Space. So click on Dead Space
I know.
in your drop down box.
I'm getting it loaded up right now. Oh, that is annoying. Add select program. Global settings. So I need to force it on.
Yeah, it says go to NVIDIA's control panel and force VSync to on for Dead Space. If it doesn't automatically find it, the executable is in this path, which is Steam Apps Common Dead Space.
Okay.
But we're not using Steam.
So I need
Alright,
to
did you see it?
I need to turn on the FXAA, right?
No. VSync.
VSync. On. Apply.
Let's try it again.
Round 2.
3 actually, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Oh.
And the worst part is I have to leave it too, so we only have so much time.
Oh, maybe we can get the first chapter done.
Oh yeah, it only takes 10 minutes.
Right.
I mean, trust me, it's not like I can't destroy this game in a matter of hours.
I think I could beat it in 5 hours. I think that's what my record was.
Mine was 4:45.